Hi, welcome to Corsa. Today's topic is Identity and Access Management. So, if you see on the contents, getting started with IAM, IAM uses, groups, policies, and we'll be seeing on the roles. So, introduction to IAM. So, Identity and Access Management. We have many services like compute storage. For that, we need the security. So IAM is a web service that enables you to manage the access to AWS and other services securely. So it helps to control who is authorized to use the services. And service usage is free. If you see the examples, if you have a company or an organization, there will be software development, legal and finance departments. And also you have the software professional, lawyers, accountants. So if you see the documents or if you see the resources, software professionals have access to servers, lawyers have access to legal documents, and also accountants have access to financials. So if you take a particular department like software development, these are the resources and users are Vinay and Ram, and group is, and you have the roles and also the permissions. We'll be talking about it. If you see the features of IAM, you can securely manage, create principals, allow access, multi-factor authentication, and policy simulator. Getting started with IAM. If you log into the console, you have the services. So inside security and identity, you will have the option of IAM. So once you have logged in, you have the resources. Also there will be like user groups, users, roles. We haven't created, we will be creating in this video. If you take on the security recommendations, like it will show like what are the features that has to be done, like add MFA for root user, deactivate or access keys. So we'll be doing it step by step. So first we will be going into the access management. So it has user groups, users, roles, policies. So if you go into the security credentials, so you will find the password, multi-factor authentication, you'll have access keys. So access keys used to make the programming calls. So you have the CloudFront key pairs used to create signed URLs. In account identifiers, you have the 12-digit account ID. If we go to the dashboard, You have an option to delete access key. You can find the access key here. MFA, that is multi-factor authentication. It is used to increase the security of AWS. So if it is an Android mobile, you can use Microsoft or Google Authenticator. We'll be using the Google Authenticator. If you activate, there will be virtual MFA device. Continue. So install the Google Authenticator in your mobile. Scan the QR code. If you scan it, you will get the MFA code and you can assign it. And IAM users and IAM groups. So yeah, we talked about it earlier, right, in software development group. So let's take it like there is another group also, like finance experts is there. So Vinay and Ram are from software professionals. Henry is from finance department. So there are accesses, we'll be seeing it. So what we'll do now, we'll go to the users and try to add the user, that is Vinay from software department. So we'll provide them the access key and also the password access. You can keep it auto generated. Password reset is a must. So if you go without the permissions, it will say like user has no permissions on password reset. So we'll go back and provide the permissions, that is password reset permission. So here you'll have three, like add user to group, copy permissions, or attached policies directly. We'll do it directly. So we were looking for the EC2 policy. Let them provide the full access. So user has been created successfully. So created user, attached policies. We also have the access keys. You can download it. You can use it later. And this is the signing link for user Vinay. So you can give him directly for login. And copy the password. You can give the username and password. and Vinay has been successfully logged in into IAM or the council. So if you see, there are a lot of services available inside. So if you go inside Lambda, you have like you're not authorized because we haven't assigned. We have assigned only the IAM functions, because EC2 function we have assigned. So if you create an instance, so give them the keypad, and if you try to launch an instance, so it is working now. So user Vinay has access to EC2 and he is able to launch an instance. If you go to the main root account, and if you see, there is one user created under the root account. So we have 3 users in total. Let's create them: Ram from software and Henry from the finance department. So right now we give the add users to group. So we can proceed, no problem. Without the password reset option, we can do it. So we have created Ram with the access key and also Henry. If you click on it, you can check like with the access key and login profile we have created. So inside Vinay, if you see, this is the ARN, Amazon resource name. It is an important topic for the exam. And if you see, these are the permissions. And if you see the main group, you have permissions, group, tag. You have 4 to 5 options. If you see the permission, that is, we have provided the EC2 full access. Right now it has not been added to any group. We'll be seeing it later. So inside security credentials, this is the console password. You will be having an option to edit it. So access key is there. So you can upload the public key. So we'll be seeing it in a later part. So you also have an option to manage it, like you can enable or disable, or you can change the password here. So access advisor we'll be seeing in the later part. So if you see on the user group, we'll be creating it like there are 2 groups now: software professionals and finance department. So we'll be creating a group for them. Software professionals is one group. and also create the finance experts group. So here if you see like space is not allowed here. If you give it throw an error message, so make sure it is so two user groups are created. So if you go on the software professionals, you can add the users. So Vinay and Ram, we can go ahead and add them. Also the permissions can also be provided, like you can touch the policy. So here we are adding the DynamoDB access. So provide them the full access. So if you check on the group software professional, 2 users and permissions has been assigned. Also to continue with the finance experts also, you can go ahead and add the user. And it can be added, and also try to add the permissions. We'll be providing the S3 access. Amazon S3 full access has been provided. So if you see the user groups, you will be able to see both the groups with users and permissions. So it will be easy, like once you're logged into your console and if you try it yourself, it will be an easy task. If you go and check inside Vinay, you'll be able to see the group access provided. That is DynamoDB, which we have been added, and also it has been added to software professionals group. And also you can see 2 user group, 3 users. So videos to be continued. And thanks for watching.